What's good, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, and Twitter? This is P, and I'm doing P reviews, and I got two movies this time around. Alright, movie one Dragon Ball Z Resurrection. Okay, I was actually asked to do this review, so not a problem. It's another DBZ movie that just recently came out. Sorry, it's early in the morning, kind of tired. But, this is basically what goes down. Alright, this is the follow up movie to pretty much the one where um, Vegeta and Goku basically ascend to God powers. And then basically in this one, they're training with Lord, the young guy who's the destroyer, Lord Bala, or I don't remember his name exactly, and Whis, which is like his trainer slash protector. Okay, basically, if you watched the previous one, they're all about the Earth foods because they taste so good to them. So basically, Goku and Vegeta have basically been getting trained by Whis to basically get stronger. So in this, they pretty much do what they do, where they transcend levels and such, and get used to whatever level they're using. Well, the deal is with this because we need a plot line to actually make all this work, right? Back on Earth, someone actually summons the Dragon Balls. It's actually Garlic Jr. and the his little two minions, and they basically go ahead and they end up, and that's not Garlic Jr., is it? It's the other short kid, the green one though. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. They summon the Dragon Balls. They collect them and end up summoning them, and Frieza's men end up basically intervening. And they wish to bring back Frieza. The only problem is the body's all just messed up and chopped to pieces. So, come to find out, there's some new differences with Shenron because a lot of things have changed. One of the major ones being he now grants two wishes. Another one being when he brings the body back, um, it's alive but it's not fully intact. So they have to use Frieza's men have to use their new regeneration technology to basically bring Frieza back to his original state. So he's non-cybernetic in this when he comes back. So first thing he does is trains to hit a new transformation level. He succeeds because this wouldn't be DBZ if he didn't. Said in his new form is basically this nice golden version of himself and whatnot. I'm sure you've seen it all over Facebook and whatnot. And here we go to the spoiler alert stuff now. So, if you want to go see it and you're worried about the plot, this is a good time for you to go ahead and end the video. Because I'm not going to per se go too deep in it, but in all honesty, it's worth watching. Pretty much as the movie starts and whatnot, the Z Fighters end up basically getting together based on this new menacing threat that's delivered to them by the Galactic Police Force officer and also Boma. And of course, Goku and Vegeta get the memo super late. And once they do get the memo, they return to Earth as quickly as they can, which they use instant transmission to do so. But they basically beat up the 1,000 men that Frieza had in his army, which is actually quite interesting to watch because it's one of the few times you see Master Roshi actually like fight as well, and one of the few times you see Krillin fight without getting killed. Yeah, I said it. Um, Yamcha and Tien aren't even called, so you know. But yeah, this Yamcha, yeah. It's the dude that hangs with Tien, because Tien's actually there. The white face kid. I can't remember his name. Have I really been away from DBZ that long? Anyway, Chasu. Yeah, Yamcha and Chasu are not called. So pretty much, that's the base storyline is Krillin shows up with Senzu beans and whatnot, keeping everybody pretty much functional till the major fight happens, and then the major fight goes down, and we see that Goku has made tremendous change. And we also see too that Frieza has also made change. The only difference is that because basically Vegeta and Goku have been fighting in their new power state for so long now, they've already got it regulated, so they're not just burning up power. Whereas Frieza is doing nothing but burning up power. So basically, he gets beat up and defeated, and for the most part, Goku pretty much lets him live. So basically, Vegeta can have his turn beating him up, and Vegeta just goes pretty much straight in. Pretty much because it's Frieza, he's a sore loser at the end. Pretty much tends to destroy the planet. So Whis backs time up and gives them a do-over. And pretty much as Frieza gets ready to destroy the planet, Goku lets him have a massive Kamehameha and sends him out of this existence again. So, back to the land of teddy bears that love the dancing party for Frieza. You'll get the reference after you watch it. And that's pretty much how the movie goes. It's definitely worth the watch. And I haven't really gone too deep into it. I just kind of went over the basic storyline because, come on now, you know you want to watch that fight. Doesn't matter what I tell you about it. You know you're going to watch it anyway. And shouts out to the person who requested this, Mr. McCoy. Said, good job. Alright, now on the movie 2. Movie 2 is called as follows. It's a horror movie. It's kind of a messed up horror movie. To sum it up in a quick phrase, worst game of sexual tag ever. To sum it up into a sentence. Basically, imagine a curse that works like an STD, where the last person you hook up with basically gives you a curse, where this monster that walks very slowly follows you until it can kill you, or you hook up with somebody else and pass the curse on to someone else. That is basically the plot of the entire movie. Now, here's the thing. It apparently seems to be immortal, so it doesn't die. There's only one, so it only passes to one person at a time. As such, so you know, if you get gang banged or gang raped or something like that, all of them don't suddenly get it. It's just the one. So whoever's apparently first is the one who gets it, and whoever they lay down with next is the next in the chain. And that's kind of disturbing. So anyway, it likes to turn into people familiar with you so it can get nice and close to you and whatnot. And basically when it does catch you, apparently it brutally humps you to death. That just sounds wrong. But I don't even remember any of the people's name other than Paul, where I was just like, don't give it to Paul. If Paul doesn't have money, Paul's got to live with that. Don't give it to Paul. But basically, because Paul is the best friend, do I even need to say? But all in all, it's worth the watch because it may not be the most amazing movie and whatnot, but it's pretty darn good. And also too, last night Wes Craven passed, so that's how recent this video is. So big ups to the creator of Nightmare on Elm Street and various other horror movies. He's basically gonna be missed, especially since he came up with some of these very interesting concepts for movies in general. Like, you really should take the time to look through that fella's what would you call it, movie bibliography or discography. He's not an artist, so it wouldn't be like a discography. You should look through his repertoire. Very interesting movies, very interesting concepts. Pioneered a lot of stuff, but we basically know him for being the guy who made Freddy Krueger. You know, seriously. Nightmare on Elm Street. And I believe that's it. This is a longer one than normal, but that is all cool. I've got a capture one happening tomorrow. The capture is going to be about an hour long, though, so that one's going to take time to upload. Pretty much, if you like these videos, feel free to come by Facebook, the Man 13 Forum, and comment or like, subscribe here, do whatever. Let people know, spread it around, and go to my website, which is www.amway.com/pbkstore. And also, too, I am IBO4919392. Yeah, I'm that guy. Said, if you choose to buy anything and register under me, that's awesome. But and also, too, I'll keep doing these, and that's good motivation for me to keep doing these reviews and such. And as you also know, thanks to Mr. McCoy, yes, I do take requests. So, I'm out. I'm going to get some sleep. But I'm going to let this upload while I'm gone. Alright, folks. Later. And this is P out, which sounds wrong.